Hey everyone, it's John again to play Immaculate Grid. I've got a little bit more of a cleaner look here. I'm gonna go ahead and admit I started the grid. I was recording before. Got one wrong pretty much right away. So I've seen this grid before. Like a minute before I'm recording right here. I said a word I shouldn't use. Was it's sort of a reaction to get an early one wrong, and in an angry way, I was just like, even though I say, hey, video's not made for kids because that's the only way I can get the videos to comment, I still don't want to be dropping expletives on live, right? So, anyway, this will be a little bit more, a little non-traditional, but full disclosure, I saw the grid, so whatever the timed version is won't be, um, super valid, I guess. But then we'll get into the rarity score. I haven't been dwelling on it particularly long, but the mistake I made, I'll just show the grid and I'll start it. The mistake I made was I said Scott Pasenik won Rookie of the Year here. Let's just refresh and play. I can talk and do the time version. Oop, sorry. Do this. This is Microsoft Edge. I was using it to get the screenshot. That's how I make the screenshots, or the thumbnails rather. Anyway, do that. Do that. Yeah, I said Scott Pasenik. I knew he scored 100 runs. I said he was Rookie of the Year, but I knew he wasn't. He finished second in 2003. Anyway, away we go. Barry Bonds. And let's go Ichiro here. Henry Aaron. Let's see. Ryan Howard will work. Albert Pujols definitely scored over 100 runs a bunch of times. Posey, obvious one. Hits in a season. How about Rich Aurelia? 100 runs in a season. Robin Yount. 200 hits, 300 home runs. Al Simmons will work. All right, snuck that one in under a minute with a very big asterisk. I'd seen the grid before I started, so um, not not a super valid performance. But I haven't been thinking too hard because I haven't had time to on low rarity scores. So we'll see how that goes. Um, when I did start it, I threw Orlando Cepeda in there. He was like 5% before I messed up on this one. Um, all right, so like these two were a little bit lower. Will be good to actually take a step back and play this one for the rarity score. But again, pretty big disclaimer on my minute. I don't know. I mean, this was a pretty straightforward grid. Um, that'll be an interesting one. Stop share. Share again. And let's play, I guess, that one. All right, let's see here. So yeah, your San Francisco Rookies of the Year. Cepeda, McCovey, Posey. I want to say there was another pitcher in like the 60s. Anyway, let's see here. 2000 hits, 300 career home runs. How about Steve Finley? Oh, he would actually work up there though. Ooh, what to do? What to do? Maybe I don't know if Todd Zeile ever got 300 career home runs. I know he has exactly 2000 career hits. Um, yeah, what if because I'm very sure Steve Finley got there because he played forever. 0.3, pretty good. Um, and let's see, anyone with a 100 run season, not Scott Pasenik, 100 run season and Rookie of the Year. What if Jim Gilliam ever scored 100 runs? It seems to me he would have. He was hitting, I think, second on some very potent lineups. It's going to be an educated guess, but let's see if it works. Nice. It's a low score. And then Rookie of the Year with 300 career home runs. Would I just play Howard? Actually, Frank Howard would work. 0.5, nice. 200 hits in a season. Bill Terry. I want to say Freddie Lindstrom will work. Hit like 379 one year. Let's try that one. Hit like one huge year. Nice, that worked. 200 hits and 100 runs. Plenty of options, presumably. Um, 200 hits. How about Molitor? Takes a full percent. Maybe I could have done a little bit better than that. 100 runs with 2,000 career hits. And there again, like Todd Zeal is a pretty decent go-to. How do you feel about fellow Diamondback Luis Gonzalez here? Of course, he'll work here, but I can. Nice. That's a super low one. 200 hits in a season with 300 career home runs. Well, fellow Brewer Ryan Braun will certainly work. He had 200 hits in the 2009 season, just over 300 career home runs. 0.4. I still haven't come up with a better. I think it's basically McCovey. I'll check it later, but I think Orlando Spade is the best one, but he's like 5%. 2,000 hits, 300 career home runs. Might have snuck their way into both categories. Did Vinny Castilla get to 2,000 career hits? Maybe, maybe not. Andrew Jones get to 2,000? Probably not. Galarraga, I'm not sure on. Like, I know McGuire only had like 1,600 career hits, but 2,000 is not a crazy high number. I'm just trying to think of players who kicked around for a bit and got to both. How about Tony Perez? Goes 0.3. So I get a rarity score of 8, again with pretty big caveat, but this is an area where I'm definitely could have done better. We'll have to look at New York and okay, Willie Mays I knew, but I can't believe that would be a super low rarity score. Oh, Gary Matthews Sr. works. John Montefusco. I was right. There was a starting pitcher. I was fusing him. I was like, it's not Mike McClintock because he's the only Giant to win the Cy Young Award. And when that's come up, it's like Lincecum 93%, McClintock 7%, but he's probably the best. Just looking at this crew here. Surprised Mays is slow as he is. All right, well, I'll just call it there. Need to look at these 2,000 hits folks a little bit more closely. It's been 246 who've gotten to a 100 run season, which I guess is probably almost all of them. Anyway, we'll call it there. Sorry for the disclaimer there at the beginning. It was I was obviously playing badly, but I would post the grid if I was just playing badly. But the fact that I just didn't want to say anything bad on the internet. Yeah. So thanks a lot for playing, and we'll be back at tomorrow. Peace.